Over the years, the Ministry of Education and Sports has raised concern over the growing challenge of absenteeism, especially in government schools, affecting learning of students in this modern era. Now, in an effort to cap teachers' absenteeism, a long-standing challenge in the country's education sector, the ministry is proposing a new policy that would see teachers' salaries tied to their attendance at school. Under the proposal, teachers who register less than 95% attendance could receive only half pay, a move that is already drawing mixed reactions from education stakeholders. The chairperson of the Uganda Professional Humanities Teachers Union for Central Region, William Chironde, argues that while the policy may improve attendance on paper, it may not necessarily translate into better teaching outcomes.
Because we teachers, we teach, you cannot force a teacher to teach because teaching is a process. A teacher has to be set, the mindset has to be at peace. So by coming up with that proposal, the government is forgetting one thing, that there are very many ways that teachers may fail to deliver, even when we report to school.
He also points to inconsistencies in the teacher effectiveness and learning achievement system, commonly known as TELA, which some schools use to track attendance.
Not all schools have embraced the TELA machine. So some schools, they have never even heard about the TELA machine. They are using registration attendance books for teachers. Some schools, because those machines have issues, sometimes you put in your face and it will reflect a face for another person. So how will they compensate for that teacher whom they are going to chop his man at the end of the month?
Some school administrators have also poked holes in the proposed reform.
There are several factors which may make a teacher not to attend to the learners. There are situations when teacher is sick. There are situations when a teacher has got a problem. It could be domestic. So at the end of the day, I strongly believe it's very important to consider other factors before a decision is being made.
Kasiria suggests that instead of punitive measures, government should prioritize tackling deeper systemic issues contributing to absenteeism, including lack of housing and salary disparities.
There is no way how you can monitor a teacher who is not on the ground. And also, I thank the government for trying to talk about equal pay amongst the teachers, because this component is very important. It's very important because the economy is here hitting us.
Instead of government using this performance tracking to improve services that are given to teachers for effective learning, they are using it to victimize teachers, which is wrong. Let them think about this. What happens if a teacher reports in the morning, punch in the data, goes away and does his business, comes in the evening, punches back the data?
The national chairperson, Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union, Vincent Elong, adds that the ministry already has supervisory and monitoring structures in place and as such should strengthen those instead of relying heavily on technology that may be unreliable.
So why resort to machine? Does it mean that they are structured? These people who are earning salary have failed to perform their duties?
He further warns that the policy could be perceived as a witch hunt, potentially leading to teacher demotivation, early retirements, and even industrial action.
Because this is going to attract more industrial action, is going to attract more legal cases. Because you tag Taylor data to Minister of Finance, they removed salary. Did you follow fair hearing? Did you call such a teacher? What if he had lost a child? What if he was sick?
Teachers' unions and school administrators warn that the policy could have unintended consequences, calling for further consultation and careful thought from the ministry to save the education sector.
It's very important to make a thorough survey before they effect that policy, because it could affect the education sector of Uganda, and at the end of the day, the learners will be losing.
When you look at the take-home pay, is a very big question to answer by the government. We assume that if they work on that issue, probably the attendance of teachers will improve.
So do your part to improve, because otherwise you will be driving teachers away from teaching.
I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV Weekend Edition.